What up, y'all? It's your man, Abuamerican. Yo. Now, we got this whole lighting is bad here, but whatever. We got this whole issue going on. There was a situation where these two black women attacked a Muslim woman on a bus in London. And they, I guess they beat her up and kicked her and stuff. And then they literally kicked her off the bus like, she was lying down or something, apparently. And the bus door opened and they, like, with their feet kicked her off the bus, like, rolled her off the bus, whatever the case may be. I'm not exactly sure the full details. I should probably read it in detail before I talk about it, but we get the idea. Two black women, non-Muslim, beat up a Muslim woman and kicked her off a bus. Now, of course, this devolved into a debate in the Muslim community about black, not black, black people being racist against Muslims and this, that, the other. And I'd like to say, first and foremost, this is not a black or white issue. This is a kufr and iman issue. And, that Muslims are saying it's a race issue, I find is very unsurprising because I've come to find, and I say this as a Muslim, Muslims are the most racist people I've ever come across in my life. They're more racist than white people. And I got a lot of white friends, but Muslims are exceptionally racist. I've never met a group more racist, more compartmentalized in their racism. The Asians are racist against this one and that one, and the Arabs are racist against that one and that one. And it's like, what's happened is it's created a new faction within Islam where it's like, you have these pro-black Muslims. And, I'm not pro-black, but I tend to, associate a lot with black Muslims because I know these guys aren't going to be racist against me. I know for a fact this guy, he's not going to crap on me because I'm black. I know he's not going to turn around and be like, nigger, It's just, I know it's not going to happen. I understand that if I come with my kids or something, whatever like this, that guy will consider my family for marriage. I can consider his family for marriage. And there's not going to be any sort of like behind the scene type of doubts or questions or whatever. I understand that. But you know what? Muslims, stop saying this is a race issue every time a black person in the U.S. or otherwise gets involved into a fight with a Muslim. This is a kufr and iman issue. This isn't a race issue. It's a race issue for you because you're being racist. Because you don't like the fact that society has finally put black people above you Muslims. That's what bothers you. That black people can crap on you and get away with it. And it's no longer the other way around. You've been crapping on black people, Muslims and non-Muslims alike, for generations. And you've maintained that status above them. And now society's like, we don't like Muslims so much, we're actually going to put these black people above you, people who are lighter skin color than them. And you don't like it. They're saying, we're going to put our non-Muslim people over you Muslims. And you shouldn't be surprised because it's a kufr and iman thing. It's not a black and or white thing. This is a matter of the non-Muslims sticking together with the non-Muslims. They're supposed to do that. And the Muslims are supposed to stick together with the Muslims. But we don't do that because we're color struck. Why are you surprised? Why are you surprised? They've put all of their people above you. Oh, you used to be here and they used to be here. Now the tables have flipped and those black people are above you. Now it's a problem. It's okay and it's acceptable for those white people to be racist. And brother, I'm disappointed in you when you said that. I'm more angry when black people do it. Why? I love you for the sake of Allah, man. But that's a crazy statement. Why would you be okay with white people being racist against Muslims? And you can't be racist against Muslims because Islam is not a race. But nonetheless, we're going to accept that. We'll just say it's race. They're being bigoted. Why is it more acceptable? Because we're color struck. You don't like the idea that black people can crap on you and get away with it. Not black people. It's okay when white people do it. I get pissed when Muslims crap on me because I'm black. I get pissed when white people crap on me because I'm black. I get pissed when Chinese people crap on me because I'm black. I don't like it from anybody. There's no acceptable or higher acceptable level of it. Whether they're Muslim or non-Muslim, I just don't like it. You want to judge me off my character. Fine. Just because of my color, you're an idiot. Guys, stop calling this a race issue. It's not a race issue for anyone but you. It's not a race issue for anyone but you. You don't like it when black people are crapping on you and get away with it. And don't think that the West doesn't know that. They understand that the most difficult stance to say anything critical against another people is as a white male. It is difficult socially for a white male to criticize anyone and not be called racist. And now they figured out that, you know what, we can sort of like make it popular to be against Muslims and to dislike Muslims. And if anyone of color does anything, our dirty work is done for us. And then the media doesn't care. Guys, really? I mean, if I'm wrong, tell me. Mark it in the comment sections. Make a counter video. But tell me I'm not wrong. This is a race issue for you. It's not a race issue. It's an iman and kufr issue. These people are attacking you because you're Muslim. They're not attacking you because they're black people or black. What's the color got to do with it? They're identifying our women from hijab and they're attacking them because of that, because they are Muslim. They're not attacking them because they're a particular color or a particular race. You are attacking them because they're a color or a race. You are the racist. And I'll stand by my statement and I'll die, inshallah, I pray and hope, as a Muslim, that Muslims are to this day the most racist people I've ever experienced in my 40 plus countries of travel. And you Western Muslims are the worst. Does that make me hate you? No, it makes me think you're an idiot, but fine. It makes me think you don't understand Islam, because what did Iblis say? Iblis said, Ana akhayrum min. And for you non-Muslims who watch my channel, Iblis, that's the devil, shaitan, Satan, as you guys like to call him. His statement was, I'm better than him, when he was talking about Adam alayhi salam. Because he said Adam was made from the mud and the dirt of earth. He was made from the clay of earth. And Iblis, the devil, said, I'm made from smokeless fire, so I'm better than him. And that's your menhej. The menhej of Iblis. I'm Arab. I'm Asian. I'm this. I'm that. I'm lighter color. I'm better than him. How dare they get out of line and attack us? They're attacking you because you're Muslim. They're not attacking you because of your color. This isn't a race issue. I know I said it before. This is a race issue for no one but you. And then we make it like a problem when black Muslims kind of hang out together because they're like, oh, those black brothers, they're uniting, they're defending this stuff. They're not defending this stuff. It's just we smell your crap that you're trying to smell as that you're trying to sell as chocolate cake. And we're like, nah, excuse me if I don't want any of that. This brother over here, he's actually got chocolate cake, so I'm going to hang with him. That's what black brothers are doing because we smell that. We see right through that crap that you brothers, you Asians, you Arabs, you whatever else, and I'm not being racist when I say that, but this is what we see from your communities within our community. Isn't that crazy that I have to say the Asian and the Arab community and we're a Muslim community? But there's not that unity because we see through you. Because we've been dealing with it before we became Muslim. And those who were, alhamdulillah, who had the blessings of being born upon Islam, they dealt with it their whole life. You say, you black brothers are too sensitive. No, dude, we live this. So we smell your racism. You can't hide it. We see it in your face. We hear it in your words. It's that palpable. It's that visible. It's not oversensitivity. It's like when dudes go up and approach women and she's like, oh, here this guy comes with trying to bang me with the what time is it line. Because women understand that guys don't talk to them on the street just out of the blue. It's the same thing. We smell that. It's very easy to spot. So don't get mad at brothers because we get tired of it and we're just like, you know what? I'm just going to hang with these black dudes because you know what? It's easier. It's just easier. And it is. And that's not our fault. we can choose to be different. I chose to be different, of course. I mean, I haven't. If I marry from outside my race generally. But I mean, that again, that's an Islam thing, and that's because of my upbringing. But generally, when I want to hang with people and I just want to be able to relax, who do I hang with? I hang with other black people. Because if I slip and I let something hang out from my character that's negative, he's not going to go and be like, man, I was with that brother, man. Them black brothers, man, they got this stuff inside, man. It's like sometimes it comes out, and that's how those black dudes really are. Yeah, you know what? It's just our personalities. Some of us have personalities. And your negative attributes aren't automatically attributed to your race. But every time I have a negative attribute, it's attributed to my race. They're like, oh, those black guys are like this or like that. They're always talking about women. You're always talking about women, but we get thrown under the bus for it because we're more honest about it. What? But we're not supposed to notice this and comment on it. How would they say? Let me let some of my blackness hang out. Really, nigga? I mean, come on, guys. Anyway, that's probably something I missed, but it just bothers me when I hear that stuff. And when I go online and I see this, and you guys act like these victims of like just consistent racism, and then it's like, oh, now the black people are being racist. But you've never paid attention to how racist you've been to other people, in specific black people, all this time. And when finally it's okay to be racist against you and they jump at the opportunity, you're surprised. Kufr any man. This is kufr any man. This isn't race. Nobody dislikes you because you're an Arab. Nobody dislikes you because you're Asian. Nobody dislikes you because you're black in this particular sense. They dislike you because you got a hijab on and you're an easy target, because you're a woman. And because nowadays, look on TV, look on the internet, it's popular. It's accepted to be hateful against Muslims. And people are taking advantage of it. And some people, they're carrying stuff in their heart that they've experienced, that they've lived through at the hands of Muslims. And now the opportunity is available to strike back, and you're surprised. Were we the ideal people like we're supposed to be, the people of dawah in our actions, people wouldn't do this to us. If you're a victim to anything, you're a victim to your own evils. Whatever evils that befall you is what your own hands have put forth. Don't blame. We're not a people of victimhood in Islam. We're not a people of victimhood. We understand where blame lies. That when we commit evils, it comes back to us. You know, how did the kuffar call it? Karma. Allah has promised us in that particular, in the proper sense of the Aqidah, He's promised us karma. Our messenger, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, told us if we just start going crazy, holding on to the tails of the donkeys, and like the hadith says, and being, what was it, give up jihad fi sabilillah, being obsessed with cultivation in the land, and some others, that Allah will heap humiliation upon us. And now it's happening. Because you're following the path of Iblis. You're being a bunch of racists. And people smell that. The people in your community smell that. And you're surprised that there's a backlash. You're surprised that people don't like you. But what have you done to be that paragon of your community in terms of just being proper in your dawah and your treatment of the people? No, you go out with these color shades on, and people go out with their iman and kufr shades on. They're judging you according to iman and kufr, but from the kufr side of the game. They're on the kufr side of the game. They're like, oh, there goes the Muslims again. And that's how they're attacking you and picking you out, because of your hijab, because of your thawbs, because of the beards or whatever else, the prayer marks. They know this stuff, and that's what they're going to base their attacks on us on. You are looking at color. Those black people. How dare they? Who's the racist? They don't like you because you're Muslim. You don't like them because they're black. Just be honest with it. I don't even mind if you're racist. Just be racist. Go ahead and be racist, man. Go ahead. Just follow the path of Iblis. But stop lying. Stop trying to blame people for what's in your heart. External projection is what's called, I believe, in the psychology field. You're externally projecting upon people what's in your heart. And you should stop doing it because nobody's fooled. Black Muslims aren't fooled. And that's why we stick together. That's why there's this whole pro-black Muslim movement stuff going on right now. It's not really pro-black. It's just we ain't got anybody else we can turn to for marriage, for support, anything. Because whenever we need help, all those black Muslims are always broke. I know broke Asians and Arabs. But we're the ones that get thrown under the bus. Oh, that brother. You only remember the black people who come ask you for money. If a brother's like down and out, or he's having problems, or he struggled with zina or something, or, oh, I saw that black brother, he was with a girl. You ain't ever seen an Arab or Asian with a girl, but you always bring up the black dudes. It's always the black brothers that are playing. The black brothers are always playing, getting married. But you ain't never seen no Asian or Arab Muslims who've been married a whole bunch of times? Really? Really? This is another form of that racism that I see. And the UK, you guys are tab-and-jidding on that stuff. I mean, America's bad, but it's not like this. It's crazy. It's crazy here in the UK. And then y'all are surprised when the people don't like you. But anyway, I'm beating a dead horse here. This is your man, Abuamerican. If you have a counter argument, bring the counter argument. Please. I'm open to debate and discussion on this. Not even debate. Just convince me I'm wrong. I'll accept your statements if you come with logical facts and reason. But if you come with anything, ask yourself, do we do or say or think the same thing about those Asians or Arabs in the Muslim community that do the same thing? Because you know what? When I moved to Bethnal Green, I only saw Bengalis smoking weed and they were Muslims. Ain't nobody say a word. But I've been online. Those Afro-Caribbean brothers always smoking weed. Yeah, but I ain't never seen them do it. I seen the Bengali brothers doing it. Do you ask these questions about those brothers are always... So if you're going to come with one of those arguments, ask yourself, do you ask that same question about other demographics within the Muslim Ummah? And if you can answer that question and say, no, only those black brothers are doing it, bring it. I want to hear it. Otherwise, I'm just going to throw that. I'm going to give you my counter argument right now. Otherwise, I'm going to throw it right back in your face. Yeah, but I seen these brothers right here doing it right there. I actually advised them. I was like, yo, man, what you doing? This is your man, Abuamerican. I'm out.